Hello, Watem here, and welcome back to some more Higurashi When They Cry. Yeah, for once I'm not recording in like 2 in the morning, so yay. Last time I wanted to mention, like if you've been keeping up as I've been recording these, sorry for not having a video out for Sunday. If you've been watching all of these in one go, what do you mean? I've totally had a video out every second day of the entire time. Just ignore all the big gaps. And without any further nonsense, I forget what the saying is, let's continue. Well, I must still be tired. I was having such a happy dream. Satoshi-kun was in the dream. He was leading his normal everyday life. Oh, what's he now? He was back on the baseball team. Yeah, you know, just the normal sort of dreams you have after murdering someone. Irie and I acted normally around him because we knew that that's how mature people should act. We welcomed him back as if he had been here with us this whole time. Although he hits well in practice sessions, he still doesn't do well in a real game. Come on, Satoshi-kun. 3 strikes already? I'm cheering for you. Then Satoshi-kun pouted as he mumbled. I felt tears pouring down my face. But yeah, such a happy dream. Ooh, sniffle, sniffle.
Satoshi-kun. Satoshi-kun.
Right, happy dream? Yeah, happy dream. Seishion has a very weird definition of happy, it seems. The happy dream faded out with my sobs. The harder I tried to focus on it, the faster it faded. Soon it was all gone. I could see the bright morning sun through a crack in the curtains. I was in Mion's room at the Sonozaki house. When did I come back? I was crouching in the corner of the room and crying. Yeah, I really wonder what's going to be going on with Kasai. That part still doesn't quite add up for me. A dream is a dream. I wish I hadn't woken up. But one must wake up from a dream. We live in a world where there are no dreams, and that's why we always wake up. Aww. But I wasn't sure if I was the only one dreaming that dream. Maybe Satoshi-kun? Because I felt like Satoshi-kun was right beside me.
Satoshi-kun? 帰ってきてくれたんだ。
There was no reply. That was the rule. If it was Satoshi-kun, I wished it had smiled at me just once. But Satoshi-kun's presence faded away, as if he were never there to begin with. I heard the phone ring by the front door. Ah, that's right. I was the only one in the house now. I had to answer it. I got up to walk to the front door. I felt unsteady, so I put my hand on the wall to support myself. I hardly got any sleep. It was like I had a bad cold. The phone continued to ring. I probably didn't have to answer it, actually. Actually, I wonder, did Mion end up answering the phone that night? It's been a while since I actually recorded that part. But I was still half asleep, and all I could think of was answering the phone.
はい、園崎です。
朝早くにすみませんな。君吉でございます。
The other person she wants to kill.
おばあちゃんまだお休みですかな？
It was Uncle Kimiyoshi.
はい。昨日のが答えたみたいです。しばらく寝かせておこうと思います。
そうだね。無理に起こしちゃ悪いな。 ミオンちゃんもこれから学校だよね。じゃあ枕元に伝言を置いといてもらってもいいかな。
わかりました。何と伝言しましょう。
昨日の件で緊急に役員会を開くことになったんだけど、それをね、今日の夕方の5時から神社の集会所でって伝えてもらえる？
わかりました。伝えておきます。
As soon as I put the phone down, it rang again.
はい、園崎です。
早朝から申し訳ありません。葛西と申しますが、ミオンさんですか？おはようございます。
葛西さんですか？おはようございます。
シオンさんはまだそちらにいらっしゃいますか？
So what's she going to say? I wasn't panicked, but I hesitated. I could tell him no. Or I could play both Neon and Shion. Ooh.
シオンはさっき顔を洗ってました。呼んできますね。
I decided to play two parts. I went back and forth down the hallway and picked up the phone again.
葛西、おはようです。
おはようございます、シオンさん。今日は登校されますか？
するわけないです。たるいし。
まあ、そんなとこだとは。それでシオンさん、沖宮へ帰る足はありますか？若いのに迎えに行かせますが。
君吉のおじいちゃんとかそのあたりに送ってもらおうかなと思ってます。私のことは放っておいてくれて OK です。
親父さんから出席日数だけは私の小指のためにもご協力をいただきたいもんです。
Often enough.
まあ気が向いたら努力します。それより葛西、聞いてる？
聞いてるとは？
昨日のあれ。
一応は。恐ろしい話です。
これまでのたたりの犠牲者はさ、みんなそれが今年はちょいと路線が違う感じですよね。どう思う？
さあ、私の預かり知るところの話ではありません。
Kasai wasn't the type to talk too much. If it was about something complicated, he usually responded like that.
夕べの犠牲者の2人がどうしてお社様のたたりを受けたか知ってる？
いいえ。
実は夕べちょっと聞いた話だと、なんか綿流しの最中に最後殿にこっそり忍び込んだらしいよ。鍵を針金か何かで開けて。
Kasai went silent for a while. I held my breath, waiting to see how he responded. I expected him to say that he couldn't believe those people were chosen as victims just for sneaking into a storehouse. I expected him to say, it was just too unrealistic.
そうですか。バカなことを。
あまあ富武さんもそのあたりには疎いよそ者だったってことだね。
I went along with Kasai, but I felt disturbed on the inside. Kasai didn't wonder why breaking into a ritual storehouse would justify their deaths. I'd known Kasai for a long time, which is why I knew there was a heavy meaning to what he said.
でさ、葛西、実はさ、私もなんだけど。
The way which she laughed before saying that. Oh. I wonder what's going to happen now.
入ったんですか？
うん。
西宮殿に？シオンさんが？
うん。高野さんに一緒にどうって誘われてさ。 高野さんと富武さん、そして私と、ほら、前原屋敷に引っ越してきた圭一って男の子と一緒に4人で。
Is she trying to just spread this information to... Is she doing this on purpose? Or is she just doing it to gauge his reaction? I heard Kasai sighing heavily. Even though he didn't say a word, I could tell he was shocked. I'd never known him to act this way before.
シオンさん、去年ああいう一件があったばっかりなんですよ。今度はどうけじめをつけられるおつもりですか？
去年が爪3枚だったから、奮発して5枚くらい言っとく？あ、ごめん。でも、ふざけてるわけじゃないんだよ。
After all, she's one in control right now.
そりゃ私だってヤバいとこだって認識はあったよ。少しは。でもさ、そこまでヤバいことなわけ？
シオンさんは仮にも園崎本家に縁ある方です。今さらそんなこと言ってまかり通ると思いますか？
っていうか、だって私ずっと沖宮。ばあさんに嫌われて以降、ひなみ沢にはほとんど近づいてもいない。その上、学園に閉じ込められて過ごしてたんですよ。そんなの私が知るはずないじゃない。
I heard another sigh from Kasai. Haha, sigh. That sigh told me my excuses would be useless.
シオンさん、私はあなたの味方のつもりです。極力シオンさんを信じてあげたいと思っています。ですが、いくら私でもかばいきれないことがあります。第一、
Ooh? Why did he cut off? Oh.
ごめん。お姉が来たから切ります。じゃね。
Okay. What was he going to say though? Why didn't you let us hear? Oh. I have no clue what he was going to say. Click. Can't help but feel like that was important though. Besides, what? I interrupted Kasai and hung up. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear Kasai reject me. He who had been my ally all my life.
チェ参ったなあ。
I could hear the sound of the cicadas. The sound made it feel like I was being cooked on a huge frying pan, making a sizzling noise. I get that, yeah. I couldn't help feeling remorseful. Now I knew that sneaking into the ritual storehouse wasn't a laughing matter. But I really didn't know it at the time. Sure, the door was locked, so I didn't want anyone to go in. Then why did they exchange the lock? What did they say? I think it was that Rika-chan said that the previous lock was too heavy for her, so she had it changed to that cheap one. That was how Takano-san broke in. If the heavy lock was still there, this wouldn't have happened. I slapped my own forehead. Then I took a deep breath. I had to calm down. What was the point of fussing now? I'd already passed the point of no return. There was no use thinking otherwise. The hag was already dead. Even if she wasn't, she was now at the bottom of a well. Therefore, it was already past the point where I could just cut my fingers off in apology. I felt so unstable. I'd walked on the fence around the swings of the path before, as if I was walking on a tightrope. It was fun because even if I fell, it was only a very short distance. But it wouldn't have been fun if I were up really high. At that very moment, I was in fact already on a typewriter that was a lot higher than the fence of the park. As soon as I took a step, the rope behind me would vanish. I couldn't step back because there was nothing behind me. That was, in short, the current situation I found myself in. Just standing in one spot was all I could do. Even if I never took another step, I'd fall if I wasn't careful. If I forced myself to walk, the danger would only increase. But if I didn't move, I would fall eventually. I couldn't see what was ahead of me. There was no guarantee that I'd ever find firm ground. But if I stopped, there was only one fate waiting for me. I have to move onward. If staying here guaranteed death, then I'd rather try to walk, even if I'd die as a result. Even if there was a dead end ahead of me, at least I tried my hardest. In general, I try to be optimistic. I could accept my life not lasting particularly long, but I wouldn't go easily. I'd struggle as much as possible. I'd already killed the hag. For that, there could be no other punishment than death. I knew my life would end soon. In other words, I was actually already dead. Oh, it just makes things creepier considering the end of this Watem chapter. Oh, because she was already dead.
死人がなおもあがこうとしたら、そりゃ特攻あるのみでしょ。
I clenched my fist tightly as I muttered. Even if I had to die, I couldn't die easily. This was my chance to avenge Satoshi-kun. Who did it? For what purpose? Why? I was going to investigate. I was going to question. I was going to expose. Yes, I was going to settle the score. I'd carry out the plan I came up with yesterday. I could hide the hag's death somehow. All I'd have to do was say she hadn't been feeling well since Watem. I could do it all while pretending to be Mion, just in case her friends at school became suspicious. Maybe I'd start telling them I hadn't been feeling well either. In fact, I did feel groggy from my lack of sleep. Whenever I became Mion, Shion would automatically disappear. I'd already told Kasai that I snuck into the shrine storage, so he'd probably end up telling people that I was deemed away due to the curse of Oyashiro-sama. The last person I'd have to think about was the fourth one who snuck into the ritual storehouse, Keiichi Maebara. Maybe I can use him as bait to lure out the enemy. Sorry, Kei-chan, you're going to be my bait. He does seem to do that, the first chapter and the second chapter. I felt a little bad, since I was starting to like him. With all that figured out, let's go to school. I'd gone to school as Mion before, so I knew how things worked. It was almost time to leave the house.
Mii-chan! 遅い遅い待っててくれたわけ先に行っちゃってもよかったのに。
あれ、ミオン。お前、顔が赤くないか？息も妙に荒いし。
みーちゃん、ひょっとして具合悪くない？
Renna put her hand on my forehead.
レナの手、冷たいな。
I seem to remember her showing up to school late, after lunch, the second chapter, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
みーちゃん、ちょっとだけど熱あるよ。そんな大したことないよ。半日もすればケロッと治っちゃうって。
本当に大丈夫かよ。あんまり無理するなよ。
あれ、ケイちゃん、気遣ってくれるの？嬉しいな。
I'd always thought he was a goofball, so I was a little surprised. I thought they would tease me, but they didn't.
無理しない方がいいと思うな。先生にはお休みだって伝えとくよ。
So yeah, I also remember her saying it's like, yeah, I had a bit too much to drink for relatives last night.
大丈夫大丈夫。風邪薬も飲んだし、すぐに効いてくると思うから。
じゃあ行こうか。くれぐれも無理するなよって言いながら時間
走らないと間に合わない。
I seem to remember that though.
スリリングな朝になっちゃったね。鈍った体にはちょうどいいカツかもね。走ろ。それでは委員長、号令。あ、起立。気をつけ。
I'd made the same mistake before. I never learn, do I?
みーちゃん、本当に大丈夫かな。今日は具合悪そう。あら、そうなんですの。それはよくありませんわね。
It was a good idea to make them believe I was sick. Even if I did things differently from Mion, I had an excuse.
まああれだ、女の子には体調が悪くなる日もあるってことだな。
I feel like that's just gonna earn you punches.
僕にはそんな日はないのですよ。みぱー。
Yeah, because you always die too early. Mion's friends kept each other occupied and left me alone. Keiichi Maebara. He might suddenly disappear one day. I couldn't let that happen. Huh. That would be like letting a fish take the bait and swim away while I was fast asleep with a fishing pole in my hands. I couldn't miss the moment the enemy took a bite out of Keiichi. I had to be very careful. But it was impossible to keep my eyes on him 24 hours a day. Spying on him at school like this wasn't good enough. Should I have him meet with Shion and let her explain that he's in danger? Maybe we could set up a strategy together. I didn't think Keiichi realized how serious a crime it was to step into a ritual storehouse. I hadn't, after all. Since last year, all the incidents that related to the curse had probably been investigated in secret. People involved with the three families would know about the incident from last night, but Keiichi shouldn't know anything. If he knew where he stood now, he'd be more cautious too. That should make him aware of his surroundings. Maybe he would notice if anything odd took place. The teacher caught him sleeping, so she ordered him to go wash his face. He walked out into the hallway. I was sleepy too. I had to be alert, but I couldn't clear my mind due to my lack of sleep. I decided to go home early. Since I'd been pretending to be sick since morning, my request was approved. As I exited the building, I saw Keiichi watching his
やっ
face.
ぱケイちゃんはこっちの流しを選んだか。
Washing, not watching. Wow.
表の方が気分いいもんね。
あ、ミオンか。授業サボるなよな。
It looked like it felt refreshing for him to wash his face with cold water. I washed my face too, but it didn't feel as good as it looked.
ミオン、風邪の方はいいのかよ。眠いのは寝不足じゃなくて、風邪薬の副作用なんだろ？
ん？あはは、実は内緒なんだけど、昨日はお祭りの後で親族の宴会に巻き込まれちゃってさ。それでエンドレスに。
Gulp. I pretended to drink with an invisible glass.
徹夜明けかよ。心配して損した。
My thoughts exactly, but still. Keiichi exaggerated his reaction, but he still seemed worried.
じゃあな、俺は教室に戻るぜ。帰りは気をつけろよ。ふらふらして側溝や用水路に落ちるなよ。
Keiichi turned around to go back to the classroom.
そうそう、ケイちゃん。
I stopped Keiichi. He, in response, turned around.
なんだ？
変なことを聞くけど、深く考えないで答えてね。
そりゃ内容によりけりだな。
昨日の綿流しの晩さ、富武さんと高野さんに会わなかった？
I noticed Keiichi's body tense up. His reaction proved that he felt guilty about sneaking into Virtual Storehouse. He was frightened that me and Sonozaki might know about it. I guess this was enough to give him a certain impression of me and Sonozaki.
富武さんと高野さんはわかるよね。ほら、ケイちゃん、お祭りの前日準備の時、シオンと一緒に4人でお話ししてたでしょ？
I could clearly see how dismayed Keiichi felt. He was trying to come up with an excuse.
さあ、どうかな。
Yes, how very reassuring that answer is.
あったような、合わなかったような。
How very clear of you. He was both a bad liar and a bad actor. Nothing good about that. He wasn't really that intelligent at all. Well, that would make him a suitable friend for me, He was just a brat, unlike Satoshi-kun. Although when it came to lying and acting, Satoshi-kun was about the same as level. Maybe Keiichi should be credited for at least trying to tell a lie. Satoshi-kun wouldn't have even said a thing. I didn't need to be thinking about him right now.
そう。じゃあもう一つ質問ね。同じく夕べ、シオンに会わなかった？
This was a very mean question. Keiichi was perplexed, as I expected.
それ、昨日も聞いたよな。俺、会ったかどうかわからないって答えたと思ったぜ。
Eh? I'd asked him that yesterday? He must have meant that me and Sonozaki asked him that question. In other words, she asked him that after he left the storehouse and got back together with his friends. Damn you, Mion. And I asked her, she had no idea when we went into Virtual Storehouse. Shit.
そうだっけ？また改めて聞いたら、違う答えが返ってくるかなって思ってさ。
どうして会ったかどうかをそんなに気にするんだよ。
I seem to remember it being like even more tense from his point of view. He was getting defensive. Keiichi couldn't hide his panic as he flared up at me.
大したことじゃないの。富武さんと高野さんとシオンとケイちゃんをね、悪く言ってる人たちがいるの。何が悪いんだかはよく聞いてないんだけどね。
Keiichi was really perplexed now. This wasn't fun at all, but it could still be an interesting game.
私、ケイちゃんが悪いことをするなんて信じてないから。でも、ちょっとだけ聞いてみたかったから聞いてみたの。不愉快な思いをさせてごめんね。
I made sure Keiichi felt a sense of crisis, then left. Nobody can tell us apart. We're Mion and Shion, perfect twins. Notebook page 186. When I returned to the Sonozaki house, I saw a woman with an apron on. It was a housekeeper. Her name was Shimiko-san. The hag had a few housekeepers who took care of the chores around the house.
ミオンちゃん、本当によかった。困ってたんですよ。
ありゃ、シミコさん、何かご用で？
Yeah, that's going to be trouble if she ends up getting into the house and revealing that Oryo isn't there. Know that. In any case, before we find out what happens with her, I'm going to end it here for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments. And until next time, see ya.